Hey, what is going on, everybody? Happy Old Testament Thursday. I'm Pastor Adam. I'm so glad you decided to tune in, check out, and see what we got going on today. Hope you're having a fantastic week. I hope you've been getting everything done that you need to get done. I'm so excited you're here yet again. I've got a question for you. How do you know, or what do you do to show that you care about somebody? Well, typically, you can give them gifts, you can hang out with them, you can open up that time to do something special for them or to have a special time with them. If you follow the 5 love languages, my favorite one is quality time. That's how I like to get it. And so it's just important for me to get that quality time with somebody. So what I want to do is I want you to check out Ezekiel chapter 20. Starting in verse 19, it says, I am the Lord your God. Follow my decrees and be careful to keep my laws. Keep my Sabbaths holy, that they may be a sign between us. Then you will know that I am the Lord your God. What I want to get at today is, do you take that special time to rest, recuperate with God? And we talked about yesterday how, it's not always physical healing or physical rest, but it can also be a spiritual rest as well. And so with that, when we talk about keeping the Sabbath holy, keep the Sabbath and make it holy, one of the things that we need to remember what that means is it's not just laying around, hanging out, kicking your feet up and watching TV, but it's actually the time that you should be spending with God. That special one-on-one time, that time to rest your spirit, that time to connect with God. It's so important, not just for us, but also what are we saying to God when we do it. Go back to this. If you go to verse 18 and 17, God is talking about how the Israelites were sent into the wilderness when they didn't go into the promised land. He was talking about the previous generations and how they didn't keep the Sabbath holy, how they didn't spend that time with God, and how they constantly were finding other idols to worship. They made the golden calf, they disregarded God's rules almost the second that they got them. And so what I want to drive at today is make sure that you are keeping that Sabbath holy, not just for resting, but for connecting with God, having that time for God as well. And so when we talk about keeping the Sabbath holy, this is a pretty easy one today. What I want you to do is remember that yes, it's for rest. The challenge is in this, that you should be using it as a sign to God that you are following His decrees, that you are listening to Him, that you are following what He said. It's hard sometimes, especially in our busy world. We always have to be busy. We're moms, we're dads, we're workers, we're this, we're coaches, we're all sorts of different things that keep us busy. But one day, out of the 7 days, God asked for one, and He says, just give me special attention. One, I will renew your spirit. It'll be a sign between you and me that you are following my decrees and my laws. And so, my challenge for you, keep the Sabbath holy, not just for resting and recuperating your spirit and physical sense, but also making it a sign between you and God, showing God that you do listen, that you do obey. I'm Pastor Adam. This has been Old Testament Thursday. I'll see you again next time.